Hello and welcome to the Roncy Report. My name is Monte Burris. I'm with the WB Group and I work at Keller Williams Referred Urban. Well, this market is not much of a market, I have to tell you. There's just not a lot going on. Park Roncesvalles currently consists of about 4,800 homes, and at this point we have 4 houses on the market. And that, my friends, is why we're seeing multiple offers and crazy bidding wars going on all over the place. Okay, so here's what we've got. I've got 2 houses that sold, 2 prices to reveal to you this week, and then I've got 4 houses to talk about. Let's discuss the solds first. Last week I mentioned 38 Jeffrey Street. 38 Jeffrey is a 2.5-story detached house that was listed for $849,000. It's a 25-foot wide lot and had a 2-car garage in the back. Felt a lot like an estate sale. It wasn't, but it's an older house, needs a lot of work, and actually really not that big of a detached when it all came down to it. Listed at $849, it received multiple offers and sold for $999,999. I'm not quite sure why they just didn't write $1 million down, but they didn't, and so that's what the sale price is. I think that is quite a lot to pay for a house that probably needs at least $400,000 worth of work, but good on those sellers. Congrats to them. Last week I mentioned 21 Radford. 21 Radford is a 2.5-story semi-detached. It was divided into 2 units. As I mentioned, it was marketed as a duplex, but it actually is just a 2-unit house. Only 22 feet wide, 119 feet deep. The property was listed at $899,000, and we now have a sale price. It's sold for $935,000. $935,000 for a 2.5-story semi-detached divided into 2 units. Yikes. Okay, let's get into the properties that are currently on the market. The first one I want to talk about is an income property. It's 195 Sorauren. It's at the corner of Sorauren and Fern. This is a beautiful mansard building that's divided into 4 units. This could never possibly be restored into a single-family home. It always has been and always will be a multiple-unit dwelling. Anyway, this property produces about $66,000 in revenue. The expenses on the property are just over $14,000, which means that you're netting $52,000. At $1.25 million, which is the list price, that makes it a 4.13 cap. When you extrapolate and put in a mortgage and fully leverage this income property, it means that you're barely breaking even. So it's not really much of an income property at all. I guess it's ideal for somebody who wants to live in one of the units and rent the other units out, and they're supplementing their income, or supplementing their mortgage, I should say, but not much of an income property at that. It's a 20-foot lot, 128 feet deep, and there's no doubt that it's worth $1.25 million, but it just doesn't deliver an income. So there you go. The other properties we've got on the market, there's 2 of them on Indian Road, just came out this week. 189 Indian Road is a property I know very well. I had it listed 5 years ago on the market. It didn't sell. It's now listed $1.149 million. It's divided into 3 units. There's 2 units above ground. The owners I know live in one of those units, and there also is a very, very suspect basement unit. No idea what the incomes it produces, but it's for sale for $1.149 million bucks, and it's a bit tired, to be honest with you, and it's a dark. It's only a 25-foot lot. So it's going to take something to restore it back to a single-family dwelling, and I'm just not sure if the market's there for that price. 198 Indian Road, however, is a very appealing property. This is a 30-foot wide, detached, on a 122-foot lot deep, and it's a mutual drive and a garage in the back. It's a beautiful old house, large with a finished basement, and very nicely done. 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, listed for $1.25 million, and I am very confident that this will receive multiple offers and probably sell in excess of $1.4 million on offer date. Finally, in High Park North, we have a sweet little semi-detached. It's a 2-story semi-detached on Indian Grove. 17 something or other Indian Grove. I can't reveal the address. Look it up. It's listed for $699,000. It's definitely an artist's home. It's very cottage-like. It needs a ton of work. There's definitely been some water issues in the basement. So it'll be interesting to see what that sells for on offer date. Very interesting property. So that's the Ronci Report for this week. My name is Monte Burris. I'm with the WB Group, and I'm your Park Roncesvalles specialist. Thanks, and we'll look forward to seeing you again next week. Take care.